Ooh, we're cooking up something good at the Doc Marten leather factory.
Well, hang on, you know DaniEllisVision?
I have been wanting to make a video for a while about the longevity of Doc Marten's boots because I own a pair and have owned it for 4 years and I'm so impressed with the longevity of them. I wore these boots almost every day for 4 years. So much so that people would always ask me, do you only have one pair of shoes? To which I would say, yes, you really only need one good pair. I live in Wisconsin where there are 4 seasons: summer, spring, summer, fall, winter, and spring. There is snow, there is rain, there is mud, there is ice, there is salt. And these have stood up to that weather so well, I think. I'm gonna start with, I got these shoes my sophomore year of high school. I got them in junction with another pair of Doc Martens, which were labeled Doc Marten work boots. I originally thought they had a steel toe, but they actually didn't. They just had a very firm toe. And these actually fell apart within the first 2.5 years of me wearing them, which is already a pretty long time. So in the first 2.5 years, I would switch off between this and that almost every other day. Over the first 2 years, I maybe wore these 365 days in the first 2 years and wore that the other 365 days. I don't even have these boots anymore because they were totally trash. And I found that interesting that Doc Marten boots that were labeled Doc Marten work. And I wore them because they kind of looked like, not like hiking boots, but they looked like very outdoorsy, sturdy boots, and that's what I wanted to wear. I can't wear high heels. My feet are actually 2 different sizes, so I will only wear essentially Converse or Doc Martens. I don't even know how to liken this to another boot because I've really never worn another brand. Back in middle school, I would wear Uggs a lot, so those stood up pretty well, but those would get filthy. But then again, I only wore them for like 1 year because it was more of a style thing where you would kind of want to trade up for the next model, whereas I think these are very timeless and could be worn with anything. When I was in high school, I would originally always buy Converse for dances, so I would have kind of one night where I wouldn't wear these and I would wear Converse. And then near the end of my high school career, I kind of said, fuck it, and just wore these to every dance. And they provided some much needed height and were very comfortable out on the floor. Not that I was dancing, because I wasn't. So the Converse that I have worn a fraction of the amount of times that I've worn these Doc Martens, because these are like my everyday shoes, and those were for an occasion once out of 4 weeks a year. I would wear them one time to one event, and they are absolutely destroyed. Obviously, they're 2 totally different shoes, 2 totally different functions, but I don't know what the price of Converse is. I feel like it's like $65, which is steep enough that you'd want it to stay in relative good condition. They're absolutely falling apart, and I am honestly in shock that these look this good. I often get asked, have you ever polished them? No, I've never done anything to them. I've never even cleaned them. If you're a big shoe person, you might be like, those are filthy and disgusting. Right, I guess it depends what you're looking for. I really like this worn look. It looks like they've got a lot of love in, which they did. And these are totally scuffed up, as you can see, the tops here. But it was originally maybe like this color is probably the closest that's left. It's rubbed off a lot on the sides. I think it was called Oxblood. They're around $140. It's also worth noting that there was quite a bit more height on the back of these, and they kind of shrunk down like an elderly person's spine might. I'm just so overall impressed with the way that these boots stood up. There is some kind of chapping up on the top here where it's breaking apart the black. The only reason I'm retiring these is that they finally did break. There's a small little nick here on the side, and I just noticed it 2 days ago, so I'm assuming it happened really recently because every day I look at these shoes and say, God, you shoes, boy, you've held up. And I was heartbroken and saddened, so I think I am probably going to retire these. But it's been a effing good 4 years. The whole reason I'm making this video is because if you're considering getting a pair of boots, and Doc Martens are definitely more expensive, but I think the quality speaks for itself. I don't know how long you want to wear shoes, but most people that I've told I have one pair of shoes for the last 4 years, they look at me like I'm ridiculous, and they can't believe that. But To me, they go with everything. They go with jeans, they go with dresses, they go with jumpsuits. I don't know. I just think everything can be complemented so well by a Doc Marten boot. I also thought this was a super versatile color. It's also worth noting that I pull these up by these tabs every single day and they still haven't broken off, or there's not even, it doesn't even look like one seam has popped off of them, which again, wow, that's a testament to the quality, because I know even pairs of jeans, I don't know if you ever like hoist your jeans up by the belt loops, I've multiple times had them pop in my fingers. So the fact that I'm pulling my feet into these every day by these tabs and they have yet to even bust one seam, to me, speaks volumes of the quality of these shoes. So like I said, after 4 years, they finally succumbed to my wear and tear. But I don't know, for being in the snow 4 seasons, for being in the mud 4 seasons, I thought that they stood up very, very well. So I would recommend these to anybody who was interested in getting a pair of Doc Martens boots. I know Doc Martens, I'm pretty sure they have a slogan that is like Doc Martens for life. This isn't exactly for life, but then again, I don't know if most people will wear one pair of shoes every day. That it might be more realistic to have a pair for life if you only pull them out once a week. So by that, you could probably have these for years and years and years before you see a nick in yours. I just wanted to give my experience every day, 4 years. Did I say that I wore these every day for 4 years? This is how well they stood up. I want to get another pair of the exact same ones because I love them so much, and I'm looking forward to another 4 years with them. I'm definitely getting the black ones that have actually some extra height on them. I have a lot of jeans that are a little bit too long for me, so I feel, and I can't, like I mentioned, I don't wear heels, so I think that little extra bit could just boost me up and make it look like I'm not drowning in my own pants. I also want to get just a regular heel height boots, and I'm debating between getting the green or the purple. So if you have a preference, post in the comments which ones do you think I should get, the purple, or the green. I've been deciding over it for a while. I wanted to get a new pair like 2 years ago and then just never did, and never had a reason to because of how beautifully these held up. So let me know, purple or green? What do you think suits, what's better color?
DaniEllisVision. What?